Let's go. What is going on? Welcome everyone to the 8th episode of the Dan Gheesling Live Gaming Show. Super excited to be here today. Want to get right into it because we have a plan for tonight. The plan is to finally beat Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. I think we're right there. We're this close away from beating it, but it's about to be Rap City. Really looking forward to wrapping this up, seeing how it ends, and then we'll kind of give our final thoughts on the game. I'll look to you guys for what you guys thought of it in terms of your enjoyment from the game. So, before we get into that, one small/big announcement. In February, we are starting something very special. We're starting a season of Hearthstone tournaments. So, let me give you guys the official look at it. So, starting Saturday, February 8th, we're going to be having our first official Hearthstone tournament. And let me explain how this works. We're having a season. And so, essentially, what the season is going to be composed of is 8 tournaments, and in each tournament there's going to be one champion. And so each of the 8 tournaments, after each champion is crowned after each of the eight tournaments, there's going to be a final tournament to determine the best Renegamer Hearthstone player, and there's going to be some fun things along the way, maybe a prize at the end, who knows, but it's something fun we're going to do. And so the first one, just so you guys know, I want to give you guys a chance to get all this in, is going to be Saturday, February 8th at 10 a.m. Eastern. It's going to be between 12 and 16 spots. Subscribers are going to have first priority for seating. And if you guys didn't know, Hearthstone is now open to everyone to play. So it's open beta. You don't have to have a special key. And you guys can register for the tournament right now by going to dangheesling.tv/HS. And that is about, I think, 2 Saturdays from now. Maybe, I think it's 2 weeks from whatever, it's not this Saturday, it's the Saturday after. So you got plenty of time to sign up for that. So wanted to release that. Really excited to get the season started. It's going to be for fun. The rules are on the sign up sheet. Basically the only rule is there are no legendaries. And if one person happens to win more than one tournament, say for example, DJ Big Russ won 2 tournaments, he would only get 1 spot. So that's the way it works. There's going to be 8 spots of champions. Really excited to running this season and seeing how it all shakes out. So that's Hearthstone tournament. Once we beat Brothers, I'm going to be releasing a new poll to you guys to help determine the next game on the Dan Gheesling Live Gaming Show, which is going to be tonight. It has to happen. We're going to beat this game tonight. And then, so that's kind of the news for today. The schedule, like I said, we're going to start out, and we're going to see how much we have left in Brothers. I don't think we have a ton, and based on when we finish, we may be able to sneak another game in there before Spelunky Death Roulette. And that's kind of everything before we get to the last segment of the intro, which is the retweets, which I've not forgotten in a while. So I want to give a special thank you to Colleen, Wiggy, Amy, Janie, John, Jessica, Athena, Cool Kid, and Miranda. Thank you guys so much for retweeting the stream. I truly appreciate it. And I think it's about time to wrap up this game. Let's do it. Let's fire this bad boy up. Hopefully. You got that black screen of death. There we go. There we go. We've almost got action. We're so close to action. You don't even know what to do. Plus, I forgot to mention early on that, of course, we will be releasing the new standings for the Spelunky BCS rankings, and there was a huge shift, and we'll see how that turns out here. So let's get into this, continue this on here, sirs. We just finished the Walking Dead videos, that ending. Amber with the YouTube playthrough, it's so good. Also, I forgot to tell you guys, how can I forget this news? We have upgraded. We are now to that Mug Plug 2.0. So I'm officially retiring. This was the prototype. This is now officially being retired. And this is now the official mug. You've been good to us. Alright, let's do this. So I don't know if anyone would have picked up on this, but this one's a little frosted. I like to call this the upgraded version. Oh, sorry about that, Twilight, that I didn't see it. It must have came in late. But let's continue this. Had to drop that before Coach Cantor dropped his unofficial emote of the mug plug. All right, so this where we last left off here in Brothers. We had freed Lara Croft from that cult. I don't know if you guys remember that. We were drenched in blood like Dexter. And show us the way. She's not showing us the way. That frosty mug. One mug to rule them all. All right, so she's kind of blocking us there. But what do we got here? Can we get through here? What is going on? She's blocking us. Usually we start this game off pretty slow because it's trying to remember those controls. No, actually, Wiggy, I think, what's up, K-Man? I think you have the upgraded model, based on the picture you sent. You have one of the first ones. That mug plug should be a real thing. Maybe we'll make an emote out of it if anyone's good at graphics. All right, we got action here. R.I.P. mug. Glitched out. Okay, the guys are just staring. What is going on? Have I played Flappy Bird? I have not, but I've heard of. This is literally like locked up. Let's go to the main menu here. Something's wrong with this game. Have I played Flappy Bird? No, I have not, but I see a lot of people on my Twitter timeline talking about it. For some reason, we got locked up there. I don't know what's going on. Wait, Wiggy, is your mug frosted? Yes or no? I need to know this. Flappy Bird is boring and pointless. Okay, so this is what we did last time. Okay. She wasn't there last time.
Mahamida. Araba. Iyadahi.
Translation. I've not played Flappy Bird. I've just heard people talking about it. Okay, the frosted mug is 2.0, Wiggy. The old one was not frosted, just so you to clear that up. 1.0 is it's just a prototype. Alright. Enough about the damn mug. Let's get in the boat. Get in there, sir. They talk funny. It's a special language here, sirs. That mug plug. Alright, look at those chunks of ice. That hard right here, sir. We've just crossed into Skyrim officially. Blood is in the water. That's awesome. That Dexter blood. Pug blood. Alright. What do we got here? Back up, sir. Continue on the journey. Look at them. They're violently paddling. Look at. I've never seen anyone paddle that, like when they pull it out of the water so fast. That bloody waterfall. Oh, until Tuesday, Amruth. Until Tuesday. I don't want to stop talking about the phone. Oh, Look at the chunks of ice in my brand new mug. It makes the water taste more frosty, I will say that. Oh man. Alright, keep paddling, sir. You guys are crazy. It's not gonna hurt us. It's like a skeleton whale or something. Keep the paddles up, sir. Literally anytime the now anytime the mug comes up, it's gonna get mug plucked. Alright. Go, dude, paddle. Okay, what is up here? Paddle, sir. They're like anti-paddling. There we go. Alright, just gotta hold it down, I guess. Graphics are pretty strong. I think the water effects are pretty good. Oh, this ice reminds you of that frosty mug. Alright. Alright, press on here, sirs. She's like pulling a Titanic right there. These guys are struggle street with these paddling. Either that or I'm controlling them horribly wrong. Alright. That bird tail. It's been kind of muggy here all day. Alright, come on, let's go. They're flaunting the graphics now, that's what they're doing. What's up, Orthodox? Alright, we're gonna press on. Keep going, sir. This has been struggle street partly because of distracted from the chat, and partly because of the controls here. Wow, we're getting flooded here. Forecast looks muggy. Go, dude. Just get there. Go through the bones. Keep going, sir. This is like... either there's a strong wind or something. What is this? Alright. What's up, Adobo? What's up, guys, on your 15-minute break? Vaping this vanilla custard juiced e-cig. Awesome. Where are you working at, Adobo? Get up there. Vaping. Alright, I think we're there, finally. Don't get mugged. Why is she pulling it in? That's not very gentlemanlike. Oh my god. The mug puns are out of control. Oh, you work at a law firm. Nice. Suing people left and right for faulty mugs. Those ice physics. Is that a dinosaur rib? I'm not sure. Look at those footprints, though. So far... Whoa. That's Snorlax. Just totally made that up. Isn't Snorlax the blue one that looks like a teddy bear? Muggsy Bogues is the GOAT of the NBA. What's up, Sovereign?
Ota.
What's up, McDoogie? Alright, let's climb these deals here. Now that we are focused off of the mug and now on the game, and we can focus here. How did she get up there? Jumped? This game is 90% showing off graphics and 10% gameplay. I concur with that statement. It's about the immersion.
Puna. Otai.
Jump, sir. What's up, Lisa G? What happened to these peeps? Always focus on the mug. And let's take a quick seat here. I think this is how we save the game. I'm guessing. That would make sense. Either that or this is just another way to show off the game's graphics. Oh, we just unlocked something. Whale song. We just unlocked that achievement. Alright, so... What's up, Future? Oh, here's a freaking buzzsaw. Teamwork. Brothers working together. It took a sip from the mug and froze from the frostiness. What the heck? Oh man. Alright, so we just cut a tree down. For no apparent reason.
Kaya. Puna.
Can we get that saw blade back, sir? All the achievements in this game are off the beaten path, which is cool. Awesome. That conventional buzzsaw. Best Sawing Simulator 2014.
Otai. Kaya.
Get to cutting, sirs.
Puna. Otai.
Look at those chips. Sawing Simulator 2014. What's up, Jordan C?
Kaya. Puna.
McDoogie, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Alright, doing a little bone saw walk in here. Way to help out a lady. 1 second here. I'm gonna check something for the kids. Okay, here we go. It's for the kids. Hoping that frame rate isn't too bad here. How is the frame rate good for you guys? Does it look choppy at all? Let me know if you think it's choppy. In all seriousness, Dan, are you gonna market the mugs?
Kaya.
No. It's just something I enjoy. I enjoy the mug. Alright, what are you pointing at?
Puna. Otai.
What happened here? It is always for the kids, Lisa. You are right. This tree is not frozen over. Okay, it's good. Cool. Peter, Katniss, and Gale. This is where we just came from? The Sam Hill. I'm so distracted right now. The mug puns are just throwing me off. I did a huge mug plug on YouTube today. How was that? Frosty mugs for the kids. Oh man. Let's stop messing around here and actually beat this game today. Catapult. Let's do it. Put him in there. Get in there, little noodles.
Da.
We're gonna push it through these people. All right, let's go bowling, sirs. Nice.
Ata.
All right, let's start launching people in there. I warned that right now there's just a hooded sweatshirt and a t-shirt. I suppose I could put a long sleeve t-shirt up there if you really want one, sir. Go back, sir. Get in there. We're launching her. Perfect landing. So graceful. Get up there. Say goodbye, sir. See you, noodles. Alright. Alright, let's press on here, sirs. Is it cold where I live? Yeah, it's extremely cold. I live in Michigan. What do we got going in here? An invisible Yeti. Alright. What banner? What banner are you guys talking about?
Kaya. Puna.
What's up, McDougal?
Ah. Dia.
So distracted right now. I'm focused on everything but noodles and the Russo right now. I'm not even gonna lie. The chat is too entertaining right now. Skylar Rage Spirit. Alright, let's do this.
Ata.
What? How could she just launch herself like that?
Yeah. Ata.
She's like a ninja warrior. We're just looking for the magic root.
Atu.
The invisible Yeti. Tim Gross, what's up, sir? Looks like you can't make a mastermind plan for this one.
Otai.
Da.
Jump, sir. She can do all these cool jumps, and we're stuck with these jabroni moves. Get up there. Noodles. Alright. She's very athletic. She is descendant of Peppermint Patty. She does not mess around. Well said. Well said. Drop it, sir. Here comes the Yeti again. We're using that gameplay technique here. Got it, Logan. That one went right over my head. How about LaRusso? Look at LaRusso's pose right there. Alright. Alright, let's press on here, sirs. The girl's actually not a jabroni. She's just much better at the game than us.
Kaya.
Alright, what else we got here, sirs? That dual stick controller. Alright. Can you imagine playing this with a keyboard? I don't even know if you could. We're looking for the root. Have you seen it? smoke monster from Lost. Run for it, Marty. This is all just a dream this entire How fortunate of the snowman in the middle of the road to be shaped exactly like you. Well said, silly cheeks. Alright, let's press on. What do we got here? Let's make a run for it. R.I.P. Noodles. No nudes? Oh, dude. Bridge is gonna collapse. Pretty cool to see what that thing looked like. Today's chat is on point. I will give daps to that, sir. She's so happy.
Naya. Alila.
Nayita.
Eba.
See you, coach.
Ah,
Good luck at practice, sir. That Wizard of Oz. Whoa, LaRusso. Alright, let's press on. Alrighty. That Monkey Island moment, that's what that kind of reminded me of. There's now someone in the chat named Monkey. Oh man.
Naya.
E.
Tia Lila.
That about sums up this first part of the show so far
Ila
today.
Naya. Ila.
Na. Tama. Mabadi. Here.
What's in there, sirs? Check it out. They're creeping. Oh man, they are creeping. Russo needs to wash that cheek. What? Why are all these creepy people just frozen? It's so weird. Is there a big spider or something in here?
Pilado. Nahi.
Smeagol? Heck. What the heck? She turned into a spider. It was all a trap. A hasty trap. That's why she was so athletic. Told you to drown her.
Naya. Hello.
It was all a setup. How do we get out of this one? Shake it, sir. The hex. Nice. Grab him. She's tickling us to death. Look at, he's in one of those things that we all dreamed of to have as a kid. This was like the thing in American Gladiators. I forget what that game was called. You know what I'm talking about. We're in trouble here. Hit her. We gotta get out of here. Heck. Oh, we just pulled one of her limbs off. Wow. That creepy music. Driller. In the face. We're dead. There we go. Got lucky there. Pull another limb off. Pulling her arms out of her sockets. Wonder why that was so hard last time to hit her. Got her. Rip that leg off, sir. Getting owned. How is it? She can't balance like that. Those physics. Finish her off. Those physics, rip it. She's done. Stick a fork in her. So she gets for turning into Smeagol. There we go. Looks like a crab leg or something. You don't know how spiders work. They can walk around with a one leg perfectly. Oh, dude, we just got plunged.
Sadita!
Heck.
Wadi. Tarida.
Calm down, sir. We don't have the root yet. It's okay. I didn't want to sleep tonight. Only that flesh wound. Gotta save him. Rub some dirt on it, dude. Just got impaled. What's up, Irving, sir? This game is weird, but you can't stop watching. It's pretty well stated, sir. The Elven Forest. This is a trek through the Lord of the Rings. It's banged up. Rub the leaves on it, sir. That's the tree. That's the root. We made it. That avalanche. These kids have the worst luck. Drink to that. Rub the magic leaves on it, dude. That view.
Nai. Mafi.
LaRusso.
Eita.
Mali.
Lawa.
Oh, look at that hole.
Malila. Etia. Lawa di. Lawa. Lawa nai.
Saya! Ilai!
Lawa ya.
Translation. Can anyone translate that for us? It's all up to you, Noodles. The whole game is dependent on you, sir. All comes down to Noodles, and he's taking his time. Emmett, I'm just testing out some new things on the show to see how it looks. He said today is the run. That view, though, they've done a great job with the visuals in this game. I will give them that. Maybe if LaRusso was carrying a mug, he wouldn't have gotten stabbed. Where's the magic route? Not this way, huh? What's in there? Noodles has no fear when it comes to climbing. That environmental design. Translation. The magic juice from the magic tree. What if Noodles just started drinking the whole thing and said, screw it all, I want it all for myself? I don't know, I just made it up the route. I don't know that that's actually what it was, but apparently it was just a magic sauce. That insta-slide. Super Noodles. It's called Doke's juice. Is he dead? That limp body. Pour it in the hole. He's a goner. It's your fault, Noodles. It's a blood-soaked LaRusso. It's your fault, Noodles. Magically healed. Is it choppy for you guys? Is the frame rate choppy? That dream. Noodles, you had one job. One job. Noodles just limping in disgust. It's choppy. check something here. I just don't want the game to be choppy for me. This. We have to bury him. Hang your head in shame, Noodles. It was all your fault. Is the game over? I don't know yet, Don John. Drag him. Buries a grave for his brother while his dad is dying. Moral of the story: don't trust women who dress up like spiders. That instant dirt pile. Pick your head up, son. We got a father to save here. Ryan, that's funny, but I'm not going to repeat that. What's up, Bacon, man? Good to see you. We're just finishing up the end of Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, and I can't take this serious right now. We're going to talk about our thoughts on this game as soon as the end is over, and I want to hear what you guys have to say about what you thought about the failing of Noodles. Cat Owl comes in to save the day. We trade one life for another. I like the music in this game, though. The comfort of the owl wing. Time to go back to Kingdom Hearts, Noodles. When a game character dies, you smile. The music in this game's really good. It's got that stiff neck. Look at the bird's neck. It doesn't even move. Never-ending story, Falcor. The owl conveniently takes him home where he was in the beginning of the trip. The dive bomb. Inspired by the never-ending story. Alright, let's see how this thing wraps up here. It's like Lord of the Rings all over again. Alright, at least his neck's working. Noodles once again taking his dear old time. Oh, of family members dying. Alright, let's go. Noodles. You don't remember traveling that far. It was pretty far. I was wondering how they were going to do that. How once we found what we needed to get, how they were going to make us, if we had to travel all the way back. Get up there, dude. So is one of the joysticks useless now? Yeah, I have my thumb completely off the left joystick in memory of LaRusso. Here's the magic sauce. Magic sauce must be in his belt buckle or something. You can't swim without LaRusso. Here comes the song again. You can swim. Drowning's okay for you. There's the magic sauce. Those drums. And we're going to see if Noodles can swim after I take a quick break. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to fill up the mug, some fresh water, and then we're going to finish this game up in the second segment of the Dan Gheesling Live Gaming Show. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have me cracking up today. I hope you guys are enjoying this final playthrough of this game. And when we return, we're going to finish the game. We're going to get your thoughts on the game or talk about it. And then we're going to release a poll to see what the next game is we're going to play all the way through from beginning to end of the Dan Gheesling Live Gaming Show. I'm going to run 3 minutes worth of ads. The ads benefit the channel. If you guys got to stretch up, go do your thing while the ads run. Do it now. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Thank you guys so much for watching. See ya. All right, let's continue on with our the finale of Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. Let's finish this game out and see how it finishes up here, sirs. You got to swim here. So we last left off, Noodles had a brief encounter with his dead mother, and she told him it's okay to swim. And right now the controller is vibrating out of control. So you could have done it all along, Noodles. Nicely done, sir. He did it. Like a boss. One more final pull of the lever. Oh, that's normally what LaRusso would do. Not strong enough to find another way. Well, you're done. You got, when I was gone, you got 6 Hearthstone commercials. Listening to him swim is the most painful thing in the world. So normally we'd just be able to pull that lever and we'd have some action. What's up, Blue? That gravestone. The heck? Oh, wait a second. I may be able to channel LaRusso with the left button. I think that's what we need to do here. Charlie Scene, welcome back, sir. Glad to have you back. Alright, so we're going to use the LaRusso button here and see if that works. It is. We channeled our inner LaRusso. JT Holby, there is no email for the tournament. You can sign up right now by going to dangheesling.tv/Hearthstone. I will send a reminder out next Monday, but channel your inner LaRusso. So if you hold the left button, it channels your LaRusso. Got it. Give Dad the magic potion. Noodles is so dramatic. Why would he be on his knees? The big finish. What's going to happen here? Noodles dies too. Oh, man. The tournament is open to everyone, but the subscribers get the first seedings. So if 16 subscribers sign up, then we won't fill it in. Then no non-subs will play. But any leftover spots will be open to non-subs as well. He just traveled through the land. He's mad tired. Dad getting a taste of the mug. Skip the rocks, sir. 2, 3, 4. We got to get an achievement for this. Or not, they're just showing off the visuals. One more. Okay, one more. Alright. No achievement unlocked there. That's special sauce. Alright, let's go check out the the hut upstairs. Paying his tributes. Are there going to be two grave sites there? Nope. Yep, there are 2 grave sites. LaRusso got a small gravestone. Well, I don't think we're going to be getting any subtitles here. It's because of you, Noodles. Noodles has that heart of freaking coal. Okay, that just raised the game, my game rating on it by 0.5, having the bird go by. All right, so thoughts on Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. Before I give my opinion, I want to throw it to you guys. First off, tell me your rating out of 10, what you thought of the game, and also what you thought about it. Could that have ended differently? I don't think so. I don't think they can have a fine ending. This game was a 6 at best. Noodles is a strong one. El Dante Noodles. Game was a 4 out of 10. Nice visuals and a mediocre story. Rather watch Avatar. GG. Thanks, Bacon. 7 out of 10, 6.5. Minus 1 star. 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. 8, you thought it was a good game. Amruth giving it a 2 out of 10. Kind of boring, way too short, and good ending. 6 mugs out of 10. 6.5 out of 10. No, not the greatest for streams. Slow for my taste. 6 for an original movie like concept. 7.5, 7.5. 9 for graphics, story for 5. 9 out of 10, but I played it and that helps the rating. It's better to play than to watch. That's a fair assessment. Play Fallout New Vegas next. I've gotten into that a little bit. Alright, so 10 out of 10 because of the goats on Monday and the Spider Lady and Noodles surviving. Bumped it way down to a 4 out of 10. 4.5. Meh, but pretty 6. Alright, that's what I would probably give this game. I would give this game a 6 out of 10, especially in the setting that we played it. In an interactive, show setting. It wasn't the best game to play. I'd see if you're playing this on your couch at home or by yourself. It probably is a little more engaging. I'm guessing there's probably a lot of hype train around this. I know this was on a lot of top 10 lists, which is why I played it, which kind of, between this being on the top 10 list of people and The Last of Us being on the top 10 list of people, I think I pretty much just need to go with my own gaming compass and pick the games that I feel are going to be best for the show with your guys' feedback. But I think, this had some interesting elements. It's, played in this setting. It was obviously not the most desirable for this game. But I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10. Playing in different environments, probably a strong 7. But the game, it went from, lollipops and ginger snaps through, 70% of it. Then it went super dark towards the end. Which the one thing I won't complain about this, I did like the ending. I thought the ending was how it should go, meaning like you can't really have a happy ending when LaRusso eats it, because LaRusso should always win at the end. But yeah. So those are kind of my overall thoughts. But play Star Fox next. So would I recommend this game? I would recommend it to play if you're looking for just like a chill game. But I think it'll be a long time before we see another adventure type puzzle game like this on the stream. I feel, it's part of the show, on the Dan Gheesling Live Gaming Show, is part of learning. I think the hardest thing about the show, I was thinking about this today, the hardest thing about the show is not the preparation or doing the show, it's just picking the right game. And yeah, let's put this one to sleep. But the good thing is we can put it on the shelf as a game we complete on the show. And let's check our achievements here and just see how we did. I like it when they have the achievements in-game. You took a break from adventuring a black sheep. You made the bunnies play nice. These are such random achievements. Turtle soup. You helped the turtles to the sea. That music, though. Miranda, you didn't miss too much. Alright, so as we close the curtains on Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, it's a perfect segue to throw out to you guys. Is one of the things I like to do in the show is get your guys' feedback on what you want to see next. So I've put together 3 games that I think may make a good fit for the next playthrough, because starting next Monday we're going to start an entirely new game on the show, and I want to get you guys' feedback. So if you didn't save the Snorlax babies. So if you guys vote there, and I'm going to send an email out for you guys on the email list in case you're watching this after the fact, so you get a chance to vote. That's a lot of links. You can click there and cast your vote to see what you want to see on the next show. And if you have, because right now there's only 3 games on there. There's I Want to Be the Guy, Dark Souls with a Fresh Start, Braid, or Other. If you're picking Other, what I want you guys to do is Twitch message me the name of a game you would like to see played on the show, because ultimately, I want to play games that are a combination of, that are entertaining and fun to watch. Like, we know Spelunky is going to be fun. We knew freaking Super Meat Boy was going to be awesome, but also that I enjoy playing, because I think that's the barometer. That's what we have to stay within. And I think it's always going to be an interesting decision on what to play, which is a good thing why we always have stream staples or show staples like Isaac, which we haven't played in a while, Spelunky, and also Hearthstone, because those are all always fun games to play. So we'll see. But, okay, here's what we're going to do now. Okay, what is the tournament we're talking about? What's up, Slang Sir? There is a tournament starting a season, but the first tournament of the season is Saturday, February 8th at 10 a.m. Eastern. It's open to both subscribers and non-subscribers. If you go to dangeesling.tv/HS, you can sign up there, and more details will be released as it goes. So, that being said, there's a couple ways we can go about doing this. What I am thinking about doing here is, because that was a fairly short part of the segment of the show, what I'm thinking is we're probably going to go, I want to do one segment run. Braid not getting any respect. I know that's one game I've wanted to play for a long time, and we'll have to see how that goes. But what I had in mind, because I'd anticipated that we would get done fairly early with this, I was going to finish up our arena run, and then after our arena run on Hearthstone, then we're going to end the show playing some Spelunky, unless, let's do that. That's what I was planning on doing.
Welcome to my end.
Wait, I think we need a break from artsy games for a while. Taps to you, sir. All right, so we're going to continue on. We're not going to take a break. We're going to play through our arena run of Hearthstone, and then when that's done, we're going to finish up with some Spelunky. But I'm really excited to get a new game started, and on Monday, and it's always fun for me to kind of go through your guys' feedback and measure that and kind of guide it in terms of selecting the next game. And I'm really excited for next Monday to get that going. But let's do this. Braid is just another puzzle game. All right, so let's. Oh, I think I ruined something. Dang it! I ruined the chat. It's not good. All right, so let's get this going here. Give me 1 second, because I like having the chat on in this when we do non-story segments. So I want to get this on here. Just give me 1 second here, sirs. I accidentally deleted the chat, which is not good. So give me 1 second here. I'll show you guys how this works. Normally this is because I was messing with that overlay. I accidentally deleted that. There we go. All right, let's do this. All right, so like I said, we're just gonna finish up our arena run here, and then which we are currently 1-0. If you guys saw Sunday, you saw us build the deck, and we went 1-0. I think we won in the last turn. So we're gonna continue this on. Hearth Arena Noob. And we'll see if we can get a couple wins here. This is kind of like when you're, if you're watching a live sporting event and it finishes early, this is like the segment that all the shows have ready to go to plug in the event that the game ends early. Right now, I want to be the guy who's leading, but I take into account, when we're picking the next game for the show, I take into account your feedback, and also I'll play through the game a little bit, just a very early start of it to see how it goes, which I need to do more of next time.
Versus Rexa.
Let the hunt begin.
You asked for it.
All right, so it's kind of weird to transition between Brothers and Hearthstone, but let's do this. So let's get rid of this guy. I like everything else here. We're playing Pokken Master. Yeah, the link is right here. That should work. I don't know if you guys can even see the chat on here, but all right, let's press on, and you're researching Braid, and you're like, what the heck? All right, so we have 1 to spend or 2 to spend. Let's just do this for now. A lot of people have mentioned Portal 2, for sure. I've never played any of the Portal games. Alright, spells cost 1 less. So, this guy doesn't have a weapon, so I think we're going to get him out of the gate right here.
Someday I'll be just like you!
And let's do this. Charged. I think that's a pretty darn good card. Braid is great. Sledgehammer, do you think what are your opinions on Braid to being a good game to have on the show? All right, so we have 3 to spend here. I think we get. Do we do this? I think we do this. Get a couple cheap shots in. What are other people voting in with? You only want your vote to count. I think I do own Portal 2. Alright, that guy's in trouble here. Alright, so we have 4 to spend or 5 to spend. If you cast a spell, draw a card. I think this is what I'm leaning towards. Let's do this. like that card. All right, let's get him out of the gate. Take another shot here. I do not know who Kriparian is. L Plock of Muffins. We have a lot of Muffins people that pop in the show. Deal 5 damage. Wow, that's a great card. Alright, let's focus here. 5 to spend, or 6 to spend. 6. Freeze a character. We could... I'm going to save that. Freeze all enemy minions. I think we're going to go...
What to do?
I think we go this and this. I don't know. We gotta find a way to kill this thing. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. Throw this guy out. We're going to also I don't know here. That's a
Time runs out on me.
He was in the finals, BlizzCon finals for the Hearthstone tournament. Got it. I was not aware, sir. I was not aware. Death Rattle. Summon two hyenas. We got some problems here. We're gonna freeze both of these guys, though. Deal 6 damage. Wow. We could freeze and buy ourselves some time. Ah. I think that's the play.
I wonder.
Alright, we're gonna first off, we should probably attack one of them. Alright, and then we're gonna freeze all of them. And then wanted to get him out of the gate. That's okay for right now. I've never played Portal, no sir. Silence a minion.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
I think we're gonna lose this one. Just gonna go out on a limb and say that. That helps us though.
Move, stand ready.
Alright, we can freeze everyone. Let's
I've got the beast in my
kill him.
sight.
And then I think we freeze everyone again here. Or do we fireball one of them? We can freeze first, buy ourselves some time.
It's time for a little blob done.
Alright, we'll see. We may be able to stretch this one out a little bit. Is Walking Dead Season 2 out of question here? Yeah, that wouldn't be a game I would play on the show. That'd be something you definitely see on YouTube for sure.
I wonder.
What's your move, sir? We'll get enrage on this guy, but we may not be able to get a hit with him. Top deck Pyroblast, you win. I hope so, Primal. I hope so.
Your magic shall not save you.
Oh, nice hit, sir. Would I be open to playing Bully Scholarship Edition for the PC? I don't know, sir. We need to plan this attack out here, though. We either kill one.
Who you want me
Definitely
to
got to make that move. We'll be able to hopefully clear one of these guys. Now, do we freeze or do we kill? Freeze or kill? I guess it doesn't matter. I think we freeze first. Who do we want to freeze? We want to freeze this guy. We freeze him. He's gonna trade for there. Okay, let's freeze this guy.
Runs out on me.
2 to spend here. Let's doesn't matter. We'll take one to there. All right. Should try playing default. What do you mean default? It's a game? I never heard of that. That's a great card. It's one of my favorite cards.
I let the dogs out.
Good game, sir. Good game. Yeah, if you guys voted in the poll and you voted other, make sure to Twitch message me the game you'd like to see and also why. Don't just put a game title, say why. All right, so we're down 1 here. 1-1. Unleash, it only costs 2 now. Wow. We do not have an American Idol correspondent tonight.
Jaina versus Valera.
Watch your.
All right. So I got a little, when I built the deck, I got a little pirate happy. But I'm okay with this starting hand. We're playing JBZ. Good luck, sir.
Hello. The pleasure is mine.
He's too busy watching it. Can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. Alright, sir. 2 to spend. Probably just clear here, huh?
First kill.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Would love to have a bunch of pirates in my hand right now. We all know Tim Gross would never watch American Idol. Too much music for him. All right, 3 to spend here. I think this is the play. Let's get him out.
The pirate's code.
Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Who's your team, Oxpatch? XCOM Enemy Unknown is $20 on the iPad. Nice. He's gonna get killed.
What to do? What to do?
It's okay. if he takes him down, no, he'll kill him. I think this is the play. Divine Shield. Let's hang on to him.
Scurvy
Let's take
dog.
our shot here. Alright. Is there any way you can play a game with everyone? We do. You see how Spelunky Death Through that works. You'll kind of see how that goes. That's a game that has a lot of interaction. Also, we do have a private Minecraft server. I'll hop on there every now and then. And we do have, just so if you guys are new to the channel, 2 Saturdays a month we have Saturday subscriber games when the only thing we do on the stream is play games that we can play together. So that's what, when we do a lot of interacting, or when we play games together on Saturdays, sir. Alright, so we have 5 to spend here.
What to do? What to do?
Oh, what kind of weapon does he have? Wicked knife. I could do this. That trash out, and then we'll cast this.
For the crusade!
Awesome. Not a bad play. Yes, I did. I did beat it, sir.
Wanna blow something up?
Nice. Not nice. Oh, we're still alive. No, we're dead now. Dang it. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of Spelunky action tonight. Just throwing that out there. We should take him out. Alright, so first things first. All these guys would kill us. So let's take him out first.
Or die.
Okay, now we have 6 or 7 to spend. I don't think we're in clear mode just yet. Alright, now we have 4 or 5 to spend. We don't want to play him because he'll get killed. He'll get killed. Gotta pick one. This one is probably less valuable, so we'll put him out there. Alright. Action. Not bad. Awesome. Thanks, Skywise, for clarifying that. I still have the creeper mug. I just no longer drink coffee during the shows. Good card, sir. All minions lose Divine Shield. Nice. That's perfect timing. That is just impeccable timing on that card. Thank you, sir.
Glory to the Sindora.
Well played.
Thanks.
My magic will tear you apart.
Okay, so now we have 4 or 5 to spend.
I wonder.
I think we should keep that in our back pocket. I don't want to give this guy up, but may have to. Because then
What to do?
he'll be down to 2
What
health.
to do?
Should we just take a shot at him? Make him make a decision.
Time runs out on you.
Alright, enough. Have you ever heard of Mindplex? I have never heard of Mindplex, no. Mug verdict. What's the next game on the stream? We don't know yet, Dan Talents. You can cast your vote and help influence the next game that's going to be played on the Dan Gheesling Live Gaming Show. There's a link right there for you to vote. If you want to suggest a game that is not on the poll, Twitch message me the name of the title and why you want to see it on the show. That XCOM server. Destroy a random enemy minion. Wow. Go ahead, take your shot, sir. Alright, we'll trade some here. Alright, 8 or 9 to spend. Got a lot of big cards here. But none that we need.
What to do? What to do?
Man. I don't really want to do this, but I guess we'll just freeze them for now, and then
What to do? What to do?
freeze him. I know this is a waste, but we need to get someone out here to fight for us. I can't do that. I can't. I don't feel comfortable, but
Runs out on
gotta do it. Luke Skywalker.
What you looking at?
Didn't matter. Oh, what a bad play. I should have kept it. Alright, this gives us a little action here. We deal 4 damage. Wow.
I wonder.
What if we did this and then this? Let's do that. It's so risky here. And then alright.
Job's done.
Yes, Hearthstone is now in open beta, so anyone can download and play it, which is why it's a perfect time to start Season 1 of our Hearthstone competition, Tournament 1. Make sure you sign up. It's a perfect opportunity to do that.
Shall not fall to Northrend.
Perfect. All right, so let's play these two. So if I play this and this, this guy still lives. Ah. So we got to do it though.
I wonder.
Give me a quest.
Nice. All right. Buying ourselves some time here a little bit. What's up, Doritos? Welcome to the channel, sir. I should be
My
nervous here.
shield for Argus.
Alright, that taunt really screwed us up. This helps us. Who do we deal 6 damage to? So if we cast this spell,
What to do? What to do?
let's do this. Now, We wait. Do we kill him now? I think we do that.
Quest
Time runs
accepted.
out on me.
All right. Worked our way out of that. What's up, Dr. Feelgood, sir?
My shield.
Hey, Spur, thanks a lot, man. I'm glad you found out about the channel. We've been streaming for just over a year. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. We have the Dan Gheesling Live Gaming Shows Monday and Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern, and Dan Ditch's Friday starts at 10 a.m. Eastern. Thank you so much for joining us, and hopefully we can win this game here.
Is mine.
I will.
Job done.
What's up, Bri, sir? I don't think it's not looking good for us right now. Not looking good. Next turn, it's probably gonna be over.
It's time for a little blood.
Good game, sir. It's gonna be close here. That PC build. Man, that was in the early days. Backstab, that's my card, sir. Alright. Draw 2 cards. This could help. Could help. Taunt.
Blood and plunder.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
That bought us some time. I don't know if it was enough time, but it bought us some time. What's up, Creek? You're gonna attack with us, sir. You're going away. And you're going down. That's a smart play. Oh, he's only got 5 health left. Uh-oh. Give us a money card. Nice, that's helpful.
Push forward.
I don't know if they're gonna hit us with more damage than our thing. I don't know if I have another Fire Strike in the deck. Yes. Let's go. We got a shot here, I think. We're buying ourselves a little time here. Just a little time. I wonder what he's holding on to up there. That's good game, sir. Good game.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
What?
Get in there and fight, maggot!
What? How do we
Get
just...
in there and fight, maggot!
We have to give it to someone? Wow. I don't know. It forces you to do that. That's fail.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Good game, sir. It wouldn't let me choose my own guy. Damn. Can you give it to yourself?
Join or die.
If you guys have any question on this game, if you've never seen it before, feel free to fire away from some questions. I know some of you guys have never seen this before. I just got my tail kicked, but I can explain to you how it works if you're new. Just let me know what you don't understand about the game. All right, let's press on here. All right, one loss, and then we're heading to Spelunky here. It goes away when you end your turn. Got it. It didn't matter, but that's good to know for next time.
Jaina versus Rexa.
Timmy Rue, that's who we're playing. Why does it seem like you're losing? Because I am losing. All right, let's bury that. All right, let's press on here, sirs. Not worth. I don't think we drafted all that well. That's fairly obvious, huh? So the basic premise of this game is to get your opponent down to 0 life, you start with 30. So he's got 29, I've got 30. That's the basic premise. Alright, so 3 to spend here. I think this is the play that I like. Nice.
Pass me that mark.
Have you ever played Magic the Gathering? Yes. I'm a big fan of Magic the Gathering. I've played it both online and every once in a while I'll go to a Friday Night Magic too, which I really enjoy. Alright, 4 to spend here. I want to get this guy and this guy out. I don't know if it's going to happen though. Let's slow play it here. Nice, that's helpful. If your screen were bigger, you could read what everything actually says. You can actually hit the, there's a button in the lower right corner that makes the show full screen. Alright, so we played a squire and this guy. Alright, 5 to spend. I want to use this on the Wind Fury guys, so we're gonna freeze everyone right now. I think. Freeze everyone. Well, let's get some mileage here.
First kill.
What's up, Aaron? 1 versus 1 you. If you win, you'll subscribe when you choose the game. Thanks for the challenge, sir. Maybe on Saturday. Alright. So we have 6 to spend here. I think we freeze them again, huh? We go 3 and freeze. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go 3
What does the future
and freeze.
First kill.
Drill that, sir. Because what I want to do next turn is get we'll get 2 shots of 4 with this guy, hopefully on the boss. I do know a new set is coming out. I'm hoping to, oh, don't shoot me. Damn it. There goes my plan. Plan is foiled. Alright, so now we've got to clear the board here a little bit. So, what we could do is play him and him. I think that's what we're going to do.
I wonder.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Get him out of here, coach. Yeah, I think we're okay here. We'll take him out next turn. Alright, let's press on. Oh, he's gonna take him out. That hurts. Man, we're getting destroyed here. $8 to spend. All right, let's
What to do? What to do?
Give me a quest.
For the crusade!
Someday I'll be just like you.
All right. I think that was our best play at the time. Pizza Hut's so good.
You love my new recipe.
That's a cool card. That's clutch. Let's go. Let's go. Take a seat, sirs. We can cast both of these, right? Yeah. Taste the rainbow, sir. Let's go.
My magic will tear you apart.
That's a great card. We need some top decks here.
Pay attention, class.
Man, this
I'm
guy's
ready
stacked.
to learn.
We need freeze all.
Blood and plunder.
We gotta get this guy off the board.
Job done.
Gotta taste the rainbow. What's the score right now? It's 14 to 21. I'm in the lead, but he's about to lay the hammer down.
I am ready to learn.
You call that a weapon?
Good game.
Well played.
I need a freeze all. I need something. That was not what we were looking for.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Good game, sir. Oh. Got a ways to go in arena, that's for sure. What do we get for winning one game? We got a gold card do we at least get a pack out of this? Alright, we get a pack. At least we get to open a pack out of this. Alright, let's open this pack and then we're gonna take a quick break.
Rare.
Angry chicken. Gain attack equal attack of your weapon. Garbage. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to take a quick 3-minute break. When we return, get your Spelunky bets ready. I'm going to open up bets right now actually. Spelunky bets are open. Get your bets in. When we return, we're going to make the run. The money run. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Enjoy the music. Enjoy the ads. Enjoy life.